Good day, grade 5 learners. Today, we're going to discuss a very interesting lesson for English 5, Quarter 2, Module 8. The lesson is about distinguishing viewing media, which is the following subtopics: static and dynamic media, additional types of viewing media. But before we dive into our lesson, let us first set our module's expectation. After going through this module, you are expected to A. Identify the difference between static and dynamic media. B. Enumerate and define other different types of viewing media. And C. Distinguish examples of each type of viewing media. Now, are you ready to learn? What are you waiting for? Let's go! Before anything else, let us first have a review. Kindly prepare a clean sheet of paper and a ball pen. Study each situation and identify what viewing material is needed. Choose the letter of the best answer. Number 1. Elizabeth is a medical sales representative. She was tasked to demonstrate the proper use of a blood pressure apparatus. Which of the following do you think she should create to help her in demonstration? A. Music video. B. Movies. C. Video. D. News flash. Number 2. William is tasked to give a report on the life of Filipinos during World War II. Which of the following can help him gather information about this topic? A. Documentaries. B. Music videos. C. Vlogs. D. News flash. Number 3. Kurt loves to write lyrics and create songs. Which of the following would best help his music reach a large number of audience and further his music career? A. Sell his music through online websites. B. Set appointments with music producers. C. Send demo tapes to label companies. D. Create a music video and upload it online. Number 4. Mrs. Cruz needs to update herself with the latest teaching strategies. But due to the COVID-19 pandemic, gatherings are strictly prohibited. What is the best thing she could do? A. Attend online webinars. B. Watch news reports. C. Create a music video. D. Play interactive software games. Number 5. As a strong typhoon threatens the country, people were given the latest weather updates every 4 hours. A. Documentary. B. Movies. C. News flash. D. Vlogs. Time's up. Now, let us check your answers. Number 1. The answer is letter C, video. Number 2. The answer is letter A, documentaries. Number 3. The answer is letter D, create a music video and upload it online. Number 4. The answer is letter A, attend online webinars. And number 5, the answer is letter C, news flash. Good job, learners! Now, let us learn more. In our previous lesson, we have discussed examples of viewing media. But do you know that we can categorize these materials into two groups? Media can be static or dynamic. Let us get to know them more. Static media refers to content that doesn't change. It means that they do not move or cannot be altered when it was written. Whereas dynamic media is the complete opposite of static media. It is constantly updating and it is very interactive. Here are examples of static and dynamic media. Here are the following examples of static media. Ads or advertisements, which are used by businesses or individuals to promote or market products or services. Newspapers are periodical publication containing written information about current events. Magazines are also periodical publication which are printed in gloss-coated and matte paper. Books or textbooks are used as a standard work for the study of a particular subject. General references like atlas, almanacs, encyclopedia, dictionary, thesaurus are collection that includes those materials that are not subject-specific, are of general interest, or are broadly multidisciplinary. Maps are a flat representation of the world. Graphics are visual images or designs on some surface such as a wall, canvas, screen, paper, or stone to inform, illustrate, or entertain. Posters are a temporary promotion of an idea, product, or event put up in a public space for mass consumption. Typically, posters include both textual and graphic elements, although a poster may be either wholly graphical or wholly text. Now, here are some examples of dynamic media. First is computer animation, which is the art of creating moving images via the use of computers. It is created through 2D or 3D computer graphics. Next is movie trailer, which is a short clip that is a form of advertisement for a feature film that is going to be exhibited in the future at a movie theater or cinema. Last is simulation, which is the production of a computer model of something, specifically for the purpose of study. Great! Now we have learned a lot of things about static and dynamic media. Let's see how much you've remembered through this next activity. Kindly prepare a piece of paper and your ballpen. For activity number 1, identify what type of viewing material the following are. Write S if the given media is static and D if dynamic. You have 60 seconds to answer this activity. If you think you will need more time to answer it, just pause the video. Time is up. Let's check your answers. Great! Give yourself a tap on your shoulder for a job well done. We are now ready to go on to the next part of our module. Now that we have known how to categorize media as static and dynamic, let us get to know more of viewing materials or visual media. Viewing materials or visual media are symbols, pictures, icons, signs, and others that communicate with one's sense of sight. Let us see more examples of them in this next part of the module. First is ideogram. Ideograms are graphical symbols that represent ideas. Examples are signs, logos, and symbols. Whenever we see these symbols, they are enough to suggest an idea what it could be about without words or phrases to describe it. Next is statistical visualization. This refers to the study and creation of data using visual representation. Examples are charts and graphs. By using visual elements like these, they provide an accessible way to see and understand trends, outliers, and patterns in data and to interpret them to gain information. Third is picture. Pictures are widely used by people to express their ideas, sentiments, and opinions. Examples are photography, painting, and drawing. They capture life's moments, connect to the past, channel our inner feelings, and give insight to events or situations. Next is graphic design. Graphic design refers to the art of combining text and pictures to communicate information. Examples are infographics, posters, and graphic advertisements. With the boom in technology and market competition, graphic designs had become more vivid and artistic in conveying ideas to audience or marketing and promoting a wide range of products for businesses. Next is video. It's the combination of a motion picture or of motion and audio. It's the opposite of graphic design that it's the combination of text and pictures. Messages conveyed in video are more engaging and they lead to a higher retention rate. 90% of information transmitted to the brain is visual, and visuals are processed 60,000 times faster in the brain than text, according to PUF Video. Last is 3D image. 3D images are three-dimensional visual medium that can be a sculpture, an architecture, a real-life object, or a person. Now, we are done with essential things we need to know about viewing materials. Have we learned something? How about we answer an activity? Let's go! Prepare your paper and a ball pen. For activity number 2, study the following examples of viewing media. Identify what type of viewing material they are. Choose your answer from the given choices. Now, remember, choices can be used more than once. You have 60 seconds to answer this activity. If you think you will need more time to answer it, just pause the video. Time is up. Let us check your answers. Great job! Thumbs up for excellent work. Now that we are done with the lessons in our module, let us go back to important ideas that we should remember. Static media refers to content that doesn't change or cannot be altered when it was written, whereas dynamic media is constantly updating and it is interactive. Viewing materials or visual media are symbols, pictures, icons, signs, and others that communicate with one's sense of sight. Examples of these are ideogram, statistical visualization, picture, graphic design, video, and 3D image. Learners, you have shown commendable performance all throughout our lesson. For our final activity, let us have a formative test. Kindly prepare once again your paper and ballpen. For our formative test, match the descriptions on column A to the types of viewing materials on column B. Letters can be used more than once. Copy the letter of your answer. You have 60 seconds to answer this activity. If you think you will need more time to answer it, just pause the video. Time is up. Let us check your answers. Great going, guys! I am so proud of your amazing work, cooperation, patience, and diligence to watch our video lesson from beginning to end. I hope you learned a lot today and would be able to use this knowledge in your future endeavors. Congratulations to you! Thank you so much for being with me today, Grade 5 learners. This is Teacher Grace, wishing you all day full of knowledge and amazing learning. See you soon and keep safe.